Good morning, friends. It's about 7 o'clock and I've been on the road for about an hour, almost an hour, heading down to battleground for the Russian pastors conference this morning. This morning starts at 9 o'clock, so we'll be down there in just a couple of hours for the start of that. Okay, good. Rest stop and stretch. Time to get back on the road. Let's go. Alright guys, we made it. This is Word of Grace Bible Church in Battleground, Washington. So this morning is a pastor's meeting and the topic is evangelism, so let's find out. Okay, so unfortunately I couldn't really film the meeting at all because we had about I think 40 something pastors and church leaders there, and the topic was evangelism. But a number of those church leaders were from countries where they said, please don't put us on camera or anything, because they're very limited in their ability to evangelize. And in fact, even one of the pastors said it's illegal for him to take his own kids to school, to take his own kids to church, not even to mention Sunday school, to take them to church. He does it, they do it anyway, but a lot of restrictions on their faith and their worship. So anyway, I couldn't film in there, but the topic was evangelism. We just went around the room, every guy talking about some of the problems that they encounter in evangelism, some of the success they've had, the things that they've tried, the things they've done. Very, very beneficial to hear, very useful and encouraging to hear kind of what's being done in some areas, and educational as well. So I was really glad that I was in on that. Got me thinking about evangelism in our church, and one of the questions that they asked a lot was, what percentage of your church body regularly shares the gospel? Maybe not like every day, but let's say like on a weekly basis, shares the gospel with someone. And that was kind of, I don't know, I guess convicting for me to think about too. I'm not even sure how I could estimate that properly in our church, or I guess even to think about it personally, how often do I regularly share the gospel? So great time. I'm going to head out to staying with some former members of our church in Odessa, and so I'm going to head out to their place right now, and then this evening I will be back because the conference starts this evening at 7 p.m. and that's the conference for everyone. There's, I suppose, like 350 or 400 people here for that. So here we go.